Today is May 31st, 2016. Several interesting stocks today, as well as an announcement for you. So, by for sure, the most interesting stock is BOSC, Better Online Solutions. So, this was pretty cool because we had located this with the low float scanner. I mean, one of the great things about stocks to trade is you can scan for the news as well as technicals and then quickly calculate and figure out the float. Now, that is also one of the announcements to make today is we frequently mention float, which is a kind of a medium to advanced term in day trading. And one of the things that we're going to have coming soon is Stocks to Trade Pro. This will be a full beginning to end trading platform education program. So when I keep mentioning low float in these videos, if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. You can go to Investopedia. There's a lot of resources, but coming soon, within the next couple weeks, we will have Stocks to Trade Pro, which will be a full-featured training package. So just letting you know to keep an eye out for that. Now, back to BOSC. So we had alerted this basically after it broke through. It hit this 320 level this morning, and you can just kind of draw a line across there. And then once it pushed back through on high volume, basically what's called float rotation, there's a good chance that that there's only so much supply of this stock, and there's a good chance it can continue to rip. And it did exactly that. I mean, you can see it is just keeps making new highs, making new highs. It's basically just below the highs of the day right now, up 100%. But, it has really not looked back. And when you look at the amount of volume that it's traded, 15 million shares on 2 million float, that shows you that people are just tripping over shares to get a hold of them. So again, keep an eye out for Stocks to Trade Pro, and we'll dig deeper into a lot of these technicals as well as fundamentals like float. So the other interesting one was CLF. Very positive news this morning. Won't dig too deep into it, but lots of upgrades, as well as looks like some contract wins. You can see all those on the chart. You can see that, this back on Friday, then confirmation of news here, and then really just pretty much rips out of the gate this morning, and was up big pre-market. And again, much like BOSC, this is kind of pushing at the point where it's at the high of the day, up 35%, but may not be done for the day. A couple more interesting ones. Nerve, it was a big mover. Let me back this chart up a little bit. Was a big mover last week, and then kind of is holding these levels. A lot of short bias this morning, but then you see it held that level going back several days, and it's now pretty much in squeeze mode, pushing through the high or mid 12s, and looks like it could run late day as well. So you got to remember, if you're short these big movers, if they don't break down and hold levels, there's a good chance they're going to keep moving. A couple other more interesting ones was APHB. Just a sec here. Was another positive PR this morning at about 10:30. You can see not much going on until that came out, and then it broke through that level in the 250s, 260s, and shot up from there. Another low float stock. You can see that recipe continues. Now, not much volume in this one, so nothing near like a float rotation like BOSC, but still, you can see when these stocks have news, they're low float and they break through key levels, they can really rip. I mean, this thing hit 379 almost. So, and then the last one, which is another kind of a technical breakout above the 150s, is OPGN. So a lot of these stocks are low float, again, 3 million. And a lot of good rippers today. It's kind of like you come out of that holiday weekend and you really get the feel that people are looking to buy cheap stocks today. So again, keep watching our YouTube channel for more announcements as well as the latest stocks of the day. Thanks a lot.